Next to me is Jelly.
Hey.
He's from moral support, and he's gonna ask me some questions. If I forget to mention some stuff. Are we ready for countdown?
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
Go!
go!
Okay, so this game is basically a speedrun snack. It's only about 20 minutes long, and it's 7 stages of mech, like robot armor controlled gameplay, and it has some excellent physics. Like you can see me buffer there. Like I use the thrusters to minimize the landing impact, because if I would land hard, the mech would land like it would bend through its knees, like because it's like this. Like it'll oh, I need this. It'll delay the impact, and you won't be able to dash or do anything else because you're still busy landing, which takes time, and we don't want that. I'm the only person in the world running this category, which is the regular any percent, which doesn't use the secret napalm weapon, which is brutally overpowered. But oh, here's the first boss, which is basically 10 hits. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, 7, 8, 9, and it's gone. Which is basically a big battery being loaded into a ship.
Explosions.
And oh yeah, that's like this game is beautiful for a game from 1992. It beats Super Castlevania 4 and Super Mario World in graphics, except those explosions. Those explosions, they belong in the NES era, maybe not even there, maybe on like Atari. But whatever, it's okay. Like we can forgive it because this game is so awesome. Like this game is so awesome, I don't even mind that it's 50% auto-scroller. And I really, really hate auto-scrollers. Like it's the bane of my existence. But I don't mind because A, the backgrounds are amazing, and B, the music is really great. Like if I'd stop talking for like a second, you'd actually hear how great the music was. But I'm not going to because like I have so much explaining to do. So here I'm in the auto-scroller section. I'm busting these rocks and killing as much enemies as I can to get power chips, which I collected 5 of for the punch in the first stage to increase the range and oh, this is not going too well. Wait a minute. Oh. Yes, to increase the size and power of the weapons, and the punch is the most important one because it just does the most damage per second. And that was the auto-scroller part. And this is the basic, you're in space, so you have like space physics, which is basically just free floating around. And, oh, I need this. Yes, I need that. Like if you're playing this game for the first time, you'll find aiming very hard because you don't like get straight away that you need to press the L button or hold the L button to lock the aim. So your gun will be waving around like all over the screen, and you won't be getting a straight aim. So like I had the hardest time with this game. Like I couldn't beat it for saving my life. I still can't. So like this boss battle is actually like normally it's pretty fast, but now I have really low health, and this is really super dangerous. I need this health, and oh, I didn't get it. I'm gonna die. Okay,
Ooh.
so I try to get that health chip, and it's actually pretty bad. Like, oh, I am trying to press start, so I have to do this entire stage over again, I think. So there are no checkpoints in this game, which makes it pretty hard. So this is going to set me back, I think, 2 minutes. I'm not sure, but that's okay. You know, it's a really short game, so it's not too bad. You do lose all the power chips you've gotten, so it really sets you to the point you were like before the point you were before you entered this stage. So now you get to see this beautiful asteroid in the background again. So I really appreciate the detail and coloring and stuff.
Yes.
Well, I tried to avoid things this time actually, so I actually have some health at the boss. Like I haven't died at that boss in I think maybe 12 years. So you get to see this awesome premiere of me dying at that boss, like live on video. That's so, I mean, who doesn't want to see that? So basically, like I said, just trying to kill as many enemies as possible. I'm missing quite a few, but it's okay as long as I get the health chip, which I just did, which I didn't get before, and which oh I'm going here, which was crucial to my plan of world domination. I mean, saving the world. Yeah, that's right. So, like I have never actually explained the storyline because I've read about it once or twice, but it's like it's about the Earth. The fossil fuels have run dry, and so humankind has gone to space. But of course, there's a lot of wars around this fuel, these new fuel sources, and yeah, apparently the United Nations is the bad guy in this. I don't know why. Like that's my extent of the understanding of the story. But you get to blow stuff up, and it looks really cool. So who cares? Like, this is the SNES era. If you play video games for the storyline in the SNES and NES era, then I don't know what to say about that. I just don't. Like games are for gameplay. Like, the story is nice, you know, but like, yeah, maybe for RPGs or something.
Yeah.
But who plays RPG? Oh wait, never mind. Anyways, this next stage has some great background, like a slight parallax effect on the small stars that you see floating in the background. And I think the Earth looks really beautiful, like it's pretty realistic, I like to think. Okay, oh, this enemy just didn't spawn, which is not nice, because I need an exact amount of kills, so I need to kill an extra. Okay, 2 enemies didn't spawn, so I need to kill this extra cannon. So this doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen, as you see. And this time I got the ultimate bonus. I got 2 despawns in a single. So this is gonna be my PB, obviously. But there are still a lot of good things that can happen. Like the upcoming mid-boss has a certain RNG element that if you get a perfect cycle, it dies in like 5 seconds or 8. But the chance is 1 in 50, I think. It's really small chance. Like, I have to hit it 8 times with a fully charged punch, and I'm not gonna get it, I think. No. Like, he has to stay in center with the laser beam. Like, if he moves once to the side and then back to the center for the laser beam, that's the perfect RNG cycle thingy. That's just the best. But like, I've only gotten it like maybe 12 or 14 times, and that's out of like 600 or maybe 800 playthroughs. So that's not a lot. So here I used to take like the top route, but now we just go into the missile batteries, and where all these big ass missiles are being fired at you, which we're going to use as a boost, like to head forward. Which is really cool, and I'm trying to try if I can get it again. Oh, I didn't get it. Like, you can open this ledge early and go down like a little faster, but it's really tight to get. So I've only discovered that like maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I used to play this game about 3 to 6 times every day for a period of maybe 2 years, like a couple of years ago, and that's why I don't have to train this game ever anymore. Like, I usually stay pretty consistent with like dying at second boss as an extreme, like, yeah, I don't know the English word for it, like aberration or like fluke. Like those things like rarely happen because I'm usually so consistent at everything in this game, because I've played it that insane amount of times because it's so short. And I used to play like the PAL version, which is like 3-4 minutes slower, because the dialogue moves like 1 letter a second, and it's just really slow. It's still great to play, because there's no Japanese. In the final stage there will be some Japanese dialogue, like straight through where you need to look for enemies, so that's really annoying. It's also the one thing I don't like about this version. Like, everything else is better except that. So now we saved this giant asteroid we saved the Earth from this giant asteroid, which would collapse on the Earth. And if you waste like around 2 or 3 minutes here, it's one of the ingredients for the bad ending, which you'll never see unless you play it yourself. I'm not gonna get it, because why would you want to wait 2 minutes here? Okay, now for some mosquito killing. These enemies I like to call mosquitoes because they're really annoying and they buzz around a lot. And I need a set amount of upgrade power chips, and they all drop 100% drop chance. Nice atmosphere entry here for like a middle boss that's coming up, and this is the only real spot I can get them. But I think like 1 more. So yeah, I used to have like a lot of trouble because it's a lot slower on the PAL version, so it took some adjusting. But I can even get 2 extra now. See, so maybe even 3. Can I get 3? Can we get 3? Sure. Oh no, okay. Well, if this one didn't become this guy and would have parachuted up, I would have gotten even 3 extra power chips. So there's no real sense of missing, danger of missing those things anymore. But at the start I had to get like backup power chips because I couldn't get enough there because I was too slow. And now halfway through the landing, we'll get 1 dialogue box. Like, brilliant game design. And we see some beautiful mountains in the background. I really like, very artistic. And this ship will launch a couple of mechs that will come here. And this trick was, I think, skateboardist or drumboardist, I don't know its YouTube name, but I used to move all the way to the right on this stage, but like the enemy will spawn to the right, but like off screen. So it has to get to like that guy that's standing on the ship, like here. So if I move my screen here, it will spawn like right on top of him, which will save like about 15-20 seconds or so, or 12, I don't know. So like there, he spawns on top of him now, so I can hit him immediately. And the next thing that's important is I have to get him off screen. So if he jumps, thank you, I just have to turn the screen around, and as soon as he leaves the screen, the mission ends.
Wow.
And because I had the punch max out so early in the game, I could easily destroy the generators on the Meteor. I could easily get the power-up chips, and I could 4-hit this boss, or this major enemy. Now comes the best part of the run, the absolute hardest part, like mashing through these buttons. So how have you been doing? How do you like the BSG so far? It's good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun.
This part looks very intense.
Yeah, it's like the hardest part. I mean, I haven't got it very consistent, but you know, I'll get there.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, the game developers clearly didn't think people would move to that corner. So I fully take time with that to relax and enjoy the scenery. And like, if I destroy these things, you'll see a little man hopping out of them, because they're all these robot things are mechs. And yeah, so we don't kill people, we're just destroying some machines, which is really PG-13 or PG-6, I don't know what age limits restrictions NES games used to have. So here I'm gonna do some power chip collecting, which is why I'm moving around a bit through this maze. Because the laser is the best weapon in the entire game. And it's at level 3, it's so ridiculously overpowered that that you can plow through the game like really fast, thanks to it, because its damage over time is just insane. And here I do some, like, I keep the L button locked in, so I don't have to change around, because I can already set up where I want to aim for this boss like 2 seconds ago. So you can like plan in advance, which I think is a really great feature about this game. I really wish there would be more. I die already. I wish there were more games like this that have this like great 2D mech control, because like I think there's a game called Metal Warriors or Armored Warriors or something, I don't know the exact name, and it's supposed to be this like unofficial sequel to this game, and it plays like absolute garbage. It has no refined control, it is awful. Like, I was so disappointed. But last year in 2016 for the PS4, Assault Suit Lenos was re-released or remade. It was a remake, right? Remake.
I think it was a remake.
So now we're going up after his missile by staying on the floor, which is a small glitch, but it doesn't really matter because it's on a timer. So this missile boss, actually, I have an audio cue for it to see how well it went. Like, if I get it right, the music won't change to the Crisis music. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time to see if I get it. Oh, okay, I need to get those 3 power chips. Those are really important, because there won't be another time to like properly mine one later on. Okay, got it. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so that's only 2 seconds of the Crisis song, like when the music changes. So it's pretty good. My personal best at this mission was like that it didn't even go to the Crisis music. So this is still pretty okay. Like, things have been going pretty okay since I died. So that's good. So another auto-scroller for a change. And this has some nice trees in the background and some not so nice trees in the foreground, which are kind of dead, if I see correctly. And basically the laser is so powerful that it can destroy each one of these enemies in one recite of like without reloading. If you stay connected enough. I missed one. I didn't hit the second one enough, so I need the second laser. But the other, I needed the second one for this one as well. So this is great stuff.
Can I do a donation?
Yeah, sure, do a donation while I do the next mid-boss.
We have a €10 donation from Starlight Sims, and he says, we wanted to donate €1 for every death in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong race, but I don't have enough money. So here's €10 for the hero story and Super and Sonic Advance 2 battle.
Oh, yes. Okay, that was a 1 cycle. That's one of the hardest tricks in the entire game.
Nice.
and I got it off without a hitch. Like I tried it 2 times in practice just now before this, and I didn't get it. But I got it on camera again for the second time in BSG history. So I'm really happy with it because it's the coolest trick in the entire game. Plus, it just saves a ton of time. Like it kind of compensates for the fact that I died on the second boss, which like if you don't hold the L button is like a real pain. Like a lot of casual players, like even my best friend, didn't beat that boss without my coaching. And another good friend of mine, he was one of the few people who actually beat this game, but only with extensive coaching by me. Like this game, like casually, is just ridiculously hard. But amazing fun once you get the control down. Much like Super Metroid, it has a very precise and workable control. Oh, I need delays for this. But it just takes some getting used to. So like that friend of mine, he didn't think it was any fun until I explained to him why it was fun. So like how it worked. So, but that's like I think with a lot of games, if you don't understand the mechanics of something, you're not gonna enjoy it unless like you're 4 years old or something. I don't know. Okay, so the important part is like destroying that plane early because it can do a lot of damage. And it can actually kill you, like when it barges into you with a blue spark, it can kill you like really easily. And I don't have a lot of health. But since I managed to beat this guy on LSD, I think I can beat it sober as well, you know? There's no real... yeah, like... Oh, okay. I apologize.
Calm down on those things.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So now we go on to the final stage, which is like an extreme, it skyrockets in difficulty. Like it's absolutely the hardest stage in the game, unless you know how to shield properly, which I will demonstrate. Because like you're completely invincible from all angles when you shield, and you can only shield on the ground, so not in the air. So usually I used to jump over all the shots, but today date you can just, it's just so much faster. Just pull your shield out on the ground, just whip it out, you know, and whoop, whoop. See, it's just so much easier than maneuvering around all those shots. Look at this nice red backlighting on the buildings, by the way. It really gives the sense that the city is in ruins, like ablaze. And it is, because this is like, I think, where's the United Nations headquarters? I don't know, like France or, no, it's Flitz Cafe, so it's in Germany, I think. So, yeah, we're gonna rate the UN headquarters now. So this is Japanese dialogue I was talking about earlier. So this is one of the more annoying parts, and like to get through, and there's added dialogue, so that's super cool. So now let's go to the UN building.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of the final bosses. It's the one with the most potential to kill me. So I hope he doesn't do it. Okay, he did. Okay, cool. And I have more than enough health. And it's okay, that's a good setup. I'm just gonna keep the laser. So this scene was cut from the US and PAL versions because it was deemed too offensive. So if you have children watching, let them look away now, because this little pixel man is gonna do something horrible that your children should absolutely not see. He popped himself in the head. Absolutely horrid. Like 4 pixels that light up and stuff. Like, but whatever. It's just it's like it's kind of, that's why the Japanese version doesn't save as much time as it could from the PAL version, because even though the PAL version has slower everything and dialogue, it has that like it doesn't have that suicide scene, and because it doesn't have that scene, it saves about 24 seconds, I think. So, but my personal best is around just below. Oh, this ceiling is really nice. Some parallax effect on the ceiling, like a real 3-dimensional touch. So my PB on PAL version is sub 22, and my personal best on this is, I think, 18 minutes and 30 seconds. So, which I think, but I haven't looked at the time yet, but I think I'm going to finish around 20 minutes and let's say 16 seconds or 34 seconds or 36. Oh wait, there's a block here. And this is a really annoying mid boss that's the entire time. It's really like you have this nice music and like through it the entire time. It's really messes with the atmosphere, but whatever. The designers thought, like, let's do this. This is a good idea. Let's put some annoying beeping noises through the music and stuff. Okay, final boss time. Also get ready for time, like it's gonna come up. Okay, so you have to there are like 7 damageable parts, but only 3 have to be destroyed. And I'm aiming at the first one. I'm just doing some damage abuse here. And so you destroy the turret, which is located exactly where it should be. So then you beat out the chest. And now we're waiting for the head to come out of its, yeah, like that. Oh, and I do not want to be hit by that laser, because that does a ton of damage. Like, he likes to lick you with his laser tongue beam thingy. He actually reminds me of the licker from Resident Evil 2, the face. I don't know why, but like, for some reason it just, yeah.
A little bit.
Okay. So, auto aim parts, fist that's gonna hit you. Pretty easy to dodge if you just stay at the right spot, which is around here. And I think he's gonna die right now. Yeah, okay, time.
That's nice run.
That's around my estimate. Well, still was a pretty good run aside from that, so I'm not complaining. Thanks for watching. Next up is me with Rockman X2 Soul Racer for the Game Boy Color on the Game Boy Player, and hopefully I die a lot there as well. Yeah. No, that were my final words.